Hi there. I'm here to help Choey and Jandler to read an advertisement for BuyBlackett.com. Please shop BuyBlackett.com. Are you looking for unique gifts at unbeatable prices? Then look no further. BuyBlackett.com has quality merchandise for everyone on your list, from gifts for cat and dog lovers to American fans, beer enthusiasts, and even Jesus lovers. As for teachers, we didn't forget about you. Please don't miss our funny attire to brighten up your classroom. So bring a smile to your loved ones' faces and shop BuyBlackett.com today. Tell them Choey and Jandler sent you.
Hi there, Ryan Reynolds here on behalf of my friends Choey and Jandler. You may know me from movies where I either save the world or ruin Thanksgiving. But today, folks, I'm not here to sell you cologne, crypto, or questionable NFTs. I'm actually here to tell you about Fish.audio. This isn't really me talking right now. This is my voice, made by Fish.audio, which frankly is terrifying. It sounds exactly like me, and trust me, I've heard my voice in 87 trailers. This is better. Whether you're a podcaster with a potato microphone, a game developer building an army of space dolphins, or just lonely and want a perfect Morgan Freeman to read your grocery list out loud to you, Fish.audio has you covered. Fish.audio is easily one of the best voice generation platforms I have ever used, which is saying something, because I've done voiceover for a toothpaste brand in 4 languages I don't even speak. And speaking of that, Fish.audio is cross-lingual, which means it supports 13 different languages. Their amazing program also allows you to clone voices. Fish.audio make your voice legendary, or at least make my voice say weird things. I legally can't stop you either way.
All right, Choey, some new 30-year songs for us. Gotta hear that first part,
We
you
say
know?
pros gun bay, cheers mate and cheers mate again, or simply cheers. Sometimes it's hot or sandy, other times it's cheers, you effing hoser.
I feel like I should be doing this and then like spit some water out, like whichever one
like
it was.
like a spit take?
No, like
Oh,
I
gotcha.
don't know if it was like Matthew Perry or Matt LeBlanc
Oh, like, yeah,
in,
no,
in the doing
I
doing
think
the
it was
Friends like
Matthew
intro.
Perry. I think it was Matthew Perry.
Because
All right,
they're like for some reason they're playing in like a fountain like during the whole intro, like if that makes
which never
sense.
made any sense. So, by the way, welcome everybody back to Choey and Jandler's The Fun Time Super Terrific Happy Hour. Welcome, Choey.
Welcome, Chandler.
That top is to the 30 years of friendship that you and I have. What you call the 30
The
the journey for 30.
journey to 30.
Journey to the
Journey
dirty 30,
2.
right?
Not journey for 30. Journey 2.
Here's
Like
the
journey
30 more,
4, like
right?
we're not yeah, I was like, I don't know if I can make it 30 more. I
Oof.
will be alive for 30 more.
We got a good chance, dude. The Queen made it. It's only mid 70s. It's doable. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't look like her when I die, though. Like, she was
Well,
all
she was,
evil, like
yeah.
a demon.
People in England are like, that's it. Joey and Janet.
We have listeners in England. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm,
so I'm gonna play another version of a little bit of snippet, right? And then
yeah.
can you play the top or tell us the top 10 songs of '95?
Yes, I can.
All right, prepare yourself. Let me get this song going. We're only gonna play about 10 seconds, so you can hear the grunge part,
We
Joey.
say pros gun bay, cheers mate and cheers mate again, or simply cheers.
Doesn't that sound Nirvana-esque?
It's like grunge, like sound, but it sounds like that dude from like Nickelback singing.
Oh, I like, a lot of people don't like Nickelback, but I like the Deadpool 2 explanation of Nickelback. Like,
Dude,
whoa.
I, I'm a little shell shocked, I guess, right now because I'm like I feel like it's like every couple episodes I say something like it's gonna offend somebody that we know or that listens, and I'm like,
Are you
sorry, my bad.
put a foot in your mouth? All right,
I know. I'm like,
Joey.
oops.
So I mean, kind of skip the beat here. So you and I met in 1995, and do you remember where we met?
On the football field, sir, on the
On the
gridiron.
football field. Apparently, my dad thought you knew more stuff than I did. It's just got,
That's that's sad though. 'Cause like if you feel like you went down like a wrong path in your life, like I helped you do that.
you're like, thanks, Pop. No, honestly, I don't know if we ever talked about it on the podcast, but I know I've told other friends, and I'm pretty sure I told you this, at least on the side, is I always thought I was weird growing up, right? And before I met you, in that like I would laugh at so many things, and people would look at me with like this weird stare, like, what is wrong with you, right? And then I met you, and you and I would laugh at the same stuff, and so I was at least like, well, at least I'm not the only dumb effer in the world. I got I got a buddy. So
We have like our own version of like running through the field,
yeah.
and then some one of us steps in dog poo, and like we both just laugh at it.
Well, it's like and by the way, we've had to redo this a couple times because of some technical difficulties. But when we were first talking last time, we were saying how like we were both in high school, and whoever like say one of us was sick, didn't really matter who it was. They would be like, "Hey, where's the other person?" I don't know. Like if we weren't like, and we only had like a couple classes together, so it wasn't like we were always in class together. But they'd always be like, "Where's Choey at?" I don't know. Where's Jandler at? I don't know.
You know?
He's not here. That's all I know. All right.
Like whenever like I told them the story, like I made it out like you were
Well,
dying.
yeah, that was a couple years later. Yeah, but yeah. Oh my God, Chandler, you're here. Yeah, it's just an allergic reaction. Why? Joey made it sound like you were in the hospital. Anyway, anyway, we've digressed. You want to do the top 10 songs from '95, sir?
Yeah, so coming in at number 10, good old classic Montel Jordan. This is how we do it.
Great song.
Number 9, we got "Don't Take It Personal" by Monica, which I feel, like I said, I feel bad that hopefully she doesn't take it personal because I don't remember this song.
Mm-hmm.
"Take a Bow," number 8, Madonna. Coming in number 7, "Fantasy," and I think it's everybody's little like fantasy.
It was my fantasy in 95. I still like the song. It's a catchy song. How about that, man? I know the ODB one is pretty cool, right? But the Mariah Carey fantasy is still a catchy song. The video is weird because it's like a roller coaster, right?
I don't even remember the video.
Yeah, it was like a roller coaster or something type thing.
You gotta remember though, like I didn't have I didn't have cable, so like a lot of that stuff I had like would catch like on like somebody else's TV.
Oh,
They had like the saddle or like the little antenna, so it was like 6 channels or some crap.
remind me. I gotta say something after this. I skipped the part. All right, keep going, sir. I'm sorry.
You could roll number 6, "Another Night"
Mm.
by Real McCoy, which when we were playing earlier,
I
I
got it
totally
again.
thought real.
You want to hear? Here's a real McCoy song for you.
Run away and say goodbye. Run away.
It's a good song, right? And there was some
It is, but
club remix smash up type thing.
I totally thought the Real McCoy was like a country band up until
No,
like
no,
a few
they
minutes
were
ago.
like I don't even know what you call that. It was like a '90s.
It'd be like R&B or hip hop or something.
Yeah, but I feel like they had like like a synthesizer type, sound to them.
Yeah. Coming number 6, another. Oh no, we had the number 5, "On Bended Knee" by Boyz II Men.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal. TLC holding down 2 of the top 3 spots with "Waterfalls" at number 2 and "Creep" at number 3. And then last but not least, Coolio with "Gangsta's Paradise."
That was our jam in '95, like you said, in the Thump Mobile that Red Warpenator had.
Yep.
Got that bass back there. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. You said Seal was number 4, right? Kiss from a Rose.
Yep.
I think that was it. Was we did it with a couple songs, but I think remember we used to call into the radio. You wanted to hear your song.
Yeah.
I think you would call in not a lot, but I remember you calling at least once or twice for that song. We did it more for like "Close to You" or whatever. Like "Too Close." "Too Close" was the song that we did it a lot. But I remember that that song. By the way, here's a part I skipped. In 1995, because that's when you and I met, there were several significant changes. What processing, or actually, what would you call it? What computer software do you think was released in 1995, sir?
Well, I already
Care to
know the
take a
answer to
guess?
this. I'm gonna
Windows 95.
say.
Windows 95.
I'm like, I'll take you. What is 95? Can you let me guess?
First PlayStation was also made and launched.
Whoop, whoop.
You told me, I
PlayStation.
remember, I forgot about this. You remember Pogs? No, I remember Pogs. It was
Yeah.
Skydances that I didn't remember. I was like, what? But I guess those are some toys back in '95. The internet officially launched then. And this is what reminded me that I forgot to do this part. Is you say you didn't have cable. I didn't have a computer at home. Right. So it was kind of like, and actually my cable was Prime Star. It was kind of like this weird little mini satellite type thing, But it was
Yeah.
awesome. But yeah, if I needed to type something, I had to go to your house or I had to do it at school. I was like, or handwrite it, Amazon was created. Of course, it started as a bookstore, and eBay was launched with the first item being sold. That was a broken laser printer. So go figure, right?
I wonder though, did they know it was broken, or did they find out later on it was broken? You know what I mean? It was like,
do you remember on eBay you had to be careful? Sometimes people be like, "Hey, they got this box. They got a picture of a box for like PS3, $50," and you're like done, and then they just mail you this empty box. Like you had to like really
yeah.
be careful. You're reading the specifics of what people were quote unquote selling. All right, hey, real quick before you do the movies, I got a boys band version of our 30 years. Right?
Oh,
Kept hitting pause. I'm sorry.
We say pros conde, cheers made and cheers made again, or simply cheers. Sometimes it's all toss.
What do you think?
it's like a K-pop song or something. It's like a little Korean. Like
Oh, I know, man. It's like I tried
I
to
was
do
expecting like more like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, but
I know, dude. That's the best I could get for that right there. I was trying to do like a '90s rap type thing, because especially me, I was listening to a lot of Tupac, Snoop, Coolio and stuff in high school. I eventually
yeah.
kind of migrated to the rock and stuff, but like the stuff that Suna was coming up with, like I wasn't describing it well enough or whatever, but it just wasn't. I was like, that's not '90s. I was like, that's like club music, club mix right now. I was like, that's not gonna work. But
You're like, I can't use this. It's got too many curse words.
yeah.
It's like not that gangster rap.
All right, dude, I cut you off, so you don't have to read all the. I would pick some of the movies you see on that list that you think were memorable from '95. Where you're like, hey, this is cool.
I tell you what, I'll roll through the top 20, and I'm not gonna name off all top 20 because some of these I'm like these suck. But number
Yeah.
20, Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, definitely a good one. Crimson Tide, came in at number 15 or 16.
I got you.
Die Hard with a Vengeance,
Hey, Die Hard with a
at number
Vengeance. That
15.
was that 3? That was Die Hard 3 or was that Die Hard 4?
Die Hard with a Vengeance, I think it was 3.
That's 3. Yeah, it's 3 because it had Samuel L. Jackson in it. All right, sweet. You gotta see
Dangerous
14.
Minds,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, because Coolio's little song came out then.
Right.
Jumanji at number 11.
Oh, you skipped over Toy Story, huh? But yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Toy Story guy.
Were you to digress, I'm sorry. Were you a fan of the Jumanji redid?
I think they were good. Like it definitely
Alright.
did. Like kind of was different story to it.
Mm-hmm. It went
Obviously,
from a board
like
game to a video game, so it's more what, modern times?
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still good. I think, and I think they did a good job of like kind of incorporating Robin Williams' character, talking about like the thing was built because there was also a flip too when you think about it, like you didn't go into Jumanji. Jumanji came to us in the first movie.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
And in the second and the third one, they went in the game. And it looks like there's supposed to be a third, I think.
Maybe. I'm interested to
'Cause,
see
like,
what movies you say now that you've gone past 11.
Number 9, the Usual Suspects was definitely a good one.
Okay.
It's one of those things that thinks though, because it's like it's such a good movie the way it's put together, and when you come out with it, you're like, oh damn, that's cool. But it's like you can't go back because then you know the answer to the mystery. So it's like, oh,
Like, well, why read the book again? I know what's gonna happen.
well, yeah, it's like well, I mean, because it's like I'm gonna watch the movie again. Like, what are you gonna go watch it just to see if he drops some clues and stuff like that? You're like, I know how the movie ends. It's like the Da Vinci Code with like what's his name, Tom Hanks. Like it was a really good movie, but I'm like, I kind of know, I know the code now. I know that I know what's gonna happen.
I hear you, but like for me, something if I take a long enough time, it's not that I forget the movie, but I can at least watch it. Like Memento, I love the movie Memento, and I just love like when I rewatch it every couple of years or whatever. I'm just reminded of like I think it's pretty cool how he goes from the like part of it's flashbacks, part of it's like part of it's rewind, part of it's like fast forward, and it's like
Yeah.
intermeshed. So like, yeah, but I get what you're saying.
So I'll go through the list a little bit more, like you said. So Friday came out. That was the number 29 movie of
Oh,
the year.
gotcha.
And followed right behind it, number 30 with Bad Boys,
Bad Boys, but the original.
which like last year I think was Bad Boys Ride or Die or something like that, where they're all old, and it's like, yeah, I get it.
My
I totally
my
get it.
opinion, they should have stopped after the first one. The first one was good. Second one was alright, but I like the first one.
Second was okay. Like the last two were like, like kind of like the Happy Gilmore. Like it wasn't like the first one was really good, and the second one was just there was a lot of forced.
we got different opinions on that. I didn't like not like Happy Gilmore 2 was awesome, but I still found it more enjoyable than some other people that I'm hearing talk about it. You know, like it wasn't
It
great,
was
but it's still better than a lot of stuff he's put out there.
yeah, but it's just like there was a lot of like forced like jokes where you're like, all right, you don't like push it too hard there, guy. I'm trying to figure out any other movies that I'm like, oh my god, that one came out. That was one of my
Yeah, you go
Goldeneye.
backwards. Goldeneye was
Goldeneye
good,
was
yeah.
a good one. I think Goldeneye was the one that kicked off Pierce Brosnan's run, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know what I remember about GoldenEye was that game. What was it? The Nintendo Cube, right?
64.
64. See, Nintendo 64, and that was like the game that year on 64. You know, that
Yeah.
third person shooter and stuff.
Dang, this list goes on forever. Oh, Judge Dredd came out that year.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about movies that weren't great, but like I was like, this movie kind of sucks, and I really like
I
watching
noticed you
Sylvester
skipped
Stallone.
over Tu Wong Fu, man.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you're not all that far
Tu
right
Wong
now.
Fu, thanks for everything. Julie Newmar.
Water World's on here.
Oh, Waterworld sucked.
Dryland
Waterworld
is not a
sucked.
myth. I've seen it. Oh,
There
dude.
was so much about that movie that I'm like, Jesus, man, come on.
Even me, like I'm scrolling down, like I remember Outbreak kind of freaked me out with the Ebola virus, but then right below it, Money Train, dude, that Wesley Snipes, J Lo, and Woody Harrelson. That movie was like always on my cable because I would see Money Train like all the time.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Movie 123. There you go. Casper. Not
Well, they
because of the
powdered.
movie.
Yeah, I know. I know why you liked Casper. Wonder if
Gina Ricci was hot. She still is hot.
I wonder if the
For being
crowd
older.
or the crowd. Wonder if the listeners can figure it out, right? Hey, real quick,
I
can we
said
kind of skip some of because we're going backwards? I feel like we should mention at least the top three, you know, of 95, 7, Heat, and Braveheart. All pretty damn good movies.
they are. Heat's a little long though.
Yeah, but well, it's almost 3 hours. I mean, so is Braveheart. What do
Braveheart
you
is
want to do?
2.
What
But
it says right here: 2 hours 58 minutes. Heat 2 hours 50 minutes.
I
So
guess I remember Braveheart being quicker. I don't know for some reason.
you know, again, you know, I mean, we digress so often. Remember, like if you're rewatching that movie with a VHS tape, a lot of times you had to
Mhm.
have 2 tapes. Oh, this movie's too long. Now I
Yeah.
gotta like Titanic. Oh, now I gotta switch tapes, and you're like, oh, bathroom break. You know, so
And you had
yeah.
like that age-old dilemma of should I rewind this now or rewind it later?
All right, I'm gonna play one more little song, and then we'll kind of go to the end, wrap it up. What we say, whatever you want to add. All right.
Mhm.
I tried to do a real big fish type version.
This sounds good.
Oh, I'm gonna like, dude. Yeah.
Oh, who was it?
Do,
Who
do
was
you
it,
like
guys?
that? Did you like that?
Was it? Is it? Am I making up the name? Mighty Mighty Boss Tones?
Oh, I love Mighty Mighty Boston. You mean with the impression I get?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the. Oh, you like that too? I thought I was like one of the ones that only ones that really liked it.
That sounds just like the beginning of that song.
Oh yeah, like, and I tried to make that. That didn't work. I mean, I like that, but I was trying to make it Sublime esque. You remember, like with the Sublime, because Sublime is like ska punk, hip hop, alt rock, like mesh or whatever. But now I like the trumpets going on in there. Um, this we don't really need to read that article. What big clothing do you think came out in '95? Do you remember around that time?
I would think since we're listening to like the sound of it, it's probably, if I had to go out on a limb, grunge.
Grunge, yeah. Um, I don't think this came out in '95. I remember in high school they had Jinkos with the over exaggerated. What'd you call those? Like huge bell bottom
They're
pant
like bell
leg
bottom
sizes.
ish. They're like bell bottom ish, but like gangster bell bottoms.
Yeah, and then I remember sagging was a huge thing. Maybe not for white people. Um,
I
some of
remember
it.
I had
Hey,
the
don't.
Jinkos and my parents kept getting pissed about them.
Oh, I was gonna say you don't always laugh at me. Like sometimes, dude, I was just so small that my pants just naturally sagged. I didn't weigh 100 pounds till I was a senior. I
Yeah, I
was
was
like,
telling the wife, I was like, I graduated like at 130.
I was talking. I've talked to a couple people that have kids nowadays, and I was like, "What are the rules for booster seats? Like, what's the height level?" Because I was just like, "Dude, I would have been in a booster seat till like in eighth grade or
It's
something." You know,
it's supposed to be 8 or 80 pounds, I think is what it's supposed to be.
8 years old.
8 years old or 80 pounds. I don't know if there's like
Okay,
a height requirement on it.
see, I thought it was a height. So maybe it's Illinois is a little bit different, but maybe I would have been out. Okay, maybe I wouldn't have to worry about it too much. But I was like, dude, I could imagine myself in like sixth grade having to sit in a booster seat because I'm like too small. Just like
I I worked in some schools where like kids like are rolling in like sixth grade middle school and they're like in a booster seat because their mom's like, no, we're gonna be safe, and it's like I feel bad for that kid.
well, I mean, I really don't want to diss safety, but I'm just saying, like, as a what's the as a cool factor, it's not really something that helps the kid.
Not at all.
It's kind of embarrassing is the best word, but it is what it is. Um, any quick high school stories? I know we kind of try to make this one, short and quick.
Well, I mean, nothing that's short, quick, that's appropriate that I want to share.
That's there you go, there you go. It's like
Like we gotta
that's
keep
Choey
it
right
PG, right?
there. It's right, like nope. Um, just I'll try to like obviously we've talked about before. We had biology two together, right?
Yes.
Junior year. I had anatomy, and you were the teacher's aide.
Yes.
We had government together, right? I think we had economics and government together. We had Gibby, and then we had the coach in the. But here's something that I think you won't mind sharing. I don't know if you remember this, but we had that coach for government, right? And he was like
Yeah.
younger. He was like, and so he again talk about how times have changed. Um, he didn't really try. He didn't really try to make us learn anything. It was just like a goof off class, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember we would do like Jeopardy games or stuff every now and then, right? And he's like, hey Triviani, because he called you by your last name. He's like, is the Washington Memorial a phallic symbol? And you're kind of like, what? And then he had to kind of like he showed you a dictionary, and you're like, oh yeah. He's like, yes.
I don't remember that.
I remember that, because I remember it because it was funny your expression, and I also remember it because I'm just like, that's what we learned that day. Is that the Washington Monument is shaped like a penis? And I'm like, how is
No,
that helpful to seniors?
no, I don't think it's anywhere in like that government test either.
No,
No wonder that guy was only there for like a year and then he was gone.
That's true. Then he kept making fun. Hey, wait, Jandler, I hear you coming down the hallway. You know, well, I didn't have a problem with him making fun of my shirts, but yeah, he was making fun of other students. You know, like you're dating who? That's just you know what I'm talking about. I know. Yeah,
Yes,
it
the inappropriate
rhymes
inappropriate
rhymes with rock. You're dating who?
rock holder.
Yeah. Ah. Hey, so this is gonna wrap it up for our summer series. All right, we'll be
Yeah.
back starting season 4 here soon.
Are we doing the sports kickoff again here in a couple weeks?
Do you want to do it? We can. I mean, we can, man. You want to do it?
Should ask permission from the old wifey.
All right, but if we're gonna do that, like I personally would like to do it like here within a week or something, maybe. You know, just or get it out
Okay.
for the next one. I know we didn't really say anything about our socials. I got the slide now. I'm gonna update it for YouTube, or for the stuff I put on YouTube, and the video, right? But you can follow us at Choey and Jan, Choey, the letter NJAN. We're TikTok, we're X, or the Twitter, you know, right? X, you know. And
The
then
platform
Choey,
social formerly known as Twitter.
and then Choey and Jan too. You can find that's where you find us for Threads and Instagram, and we're on Facebook and YouTube. And I don't have the exact one. I would just say if you go to Facebook and YouTube, and we kind of been saying this wrong, just look up Jandler Bing, because that's what it's all put under me. Sorry, Choey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just like, it's just all
You
over
understand?
Jandler
Like,
Bing.
and people are like, I can't find it.
Yeah, they're looking up Choey. They're like, what? Unless you like, you know, unless you want to type in the entire show, right? Choey and Jandler's Fun Time Super Happy Hour, which I love. I think you love our title, but it's not fun to type, you know. So,
No.
because I was trying to tell Mother Bing about some of the stuff we got on YouTube, and she was like looking it up, Choey and Jandler way, and I was like, you know what? I'll just send it to you. I'll just text it to you. That's a lot easier, you know.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, Mom.
Anything else you want to add, sir?
Nope, I think we're good for today.
All right, I'm gonna pull the plug, and then we're hitting this end of the recording, sir.